Good morning, people, and welcome to the weekend vlog. It is Thursday, but as you know, Thursdays are the new Fridays, but this week it's slightly different because it really is the new Friday because, of course, it's Easter weekend, people. Oh yes, which means I'm off work for Friday, tomorrow, and we've also got Bank Holiday Monday, guys. 4 whole days to celebrate all things chocolatey. And more, of course. But anyway, so this weekend, what have I got planned? Off to work now. But tomorrow, no, not tomorrow. See, I'm confused.com already. Saturday, Mrs. OG loves her art and crafts, and I saw her on telly an art and craft show. These guys were doing stained glass window making. I thought, that looks pretty cool, soldering it together and all that. And I booked us on a course. So me and Mrs. OG are off to make some stained glass window stuff, learn how to do it on Saturday. It's an all-day course, so quite looking forward to that. Something a bit different. I won't be trudging around charity shops and pubs. What have I let myself in for? Anyway, guys, so I've got that to look forward to. Got a few plans to get out into the games room, of course, and I'll be vlogging all that. But the elephant in the room, guys. As you all know, last week's vlog was very different, but I told you it would be. It was just purely game, me in the games room, and it's been really interesting. I had one negative comment saying worst episode ever, blah, 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 which is fair enough, you know, because it is what it is. It's not everyone is here for the gaming. Some people just love the vlogging side, so that's fair enough. I don't hold any grudges, but the amount of comments I got, which were positive about it, was well, I was well impressed with. And to be honest, I said I'm going to drop them sort of videos every now and then, but I won't call them vlogs. I'll call them gaming, whatever, you know, whatever the theme of that gaming is. And I'll probably drop them on the odd Sunday, when I'm going to drop little bonus videos here and there on the odd Sunday. So thank you for your feedback on that, because it was really, really great. Yeah. So all in all, happy days, guys. Let's get to work and then let the weekend begin, because you know it, I know it. Thursdays really are the new Fridays, especially this week. Just home from work on this Thursday evening, and yes, we've got that nice long weekend, so happy days, guys, happy days indeed. Laz at the back door, meowing, let me out. Era, it's honestly, it's blowing a gale out there. It's cold, and it don't know whether it's going to rain or not. But do you remember that marketplace pickup I had a while ago where I got them game guides? Do you remember that? Well, the same guy contacted me via Messenger, on Facebook Messenger, and he said, I've got some more stuff, because he's emigrating, isn't he? Anyway, quick peek. So there's your quick peek, people. A boxed PS1, a Nintendo scope, a bag of games, and more game guides in that other bag. The total amount, £55. Happy days. A video will be incoming on that. I'm well happy. A pile of PS1 games, and when I got round it, he'd thrown in all some extra PC CD-ROM games, which I'm not that fussed about, but these are really nice ones, and some PS3 games, which I am well excited about. I haven't been through them all yet, and remember when I had that bag in the boot of the car, and you all said to me, how do you keep that, OG? But I do. I've got patience with stuff. So this weekend I'll be going through that, and I'll be making a little video about that. Anyway, let's check out the girls. Hello, Leia. How are you? You've been stuck in again today, have you? Aye? Yeah, you have. I know you have. I can't help the weather though, missus. I'll tell you what, she's itching to get outside. She's waiting for the sunshine. Aren't you, Leia? Yes, you are. It'll soon come, mate. It will soon come. Well, I keep saying that, but I don't know how long I have to wait. Anyway, I'm probably waiting more than she is. But let's have a quick look outside, because Mrs. OG got to mow the grass last week. But as you can see there, look at it. It's blowing. The wind's blowing. Yeah, I know you want to get out there, but look, you can't go out there, missus. You'll get blown away. So plans this evening. Well, I'm taking Mrs. OG food shopping. Because get it done, get it out of the way before Good Friday tomorrow, so then we've got a nice day to do what we want to do tomorrow. We've got that course on Saturday, Easter Sunday, of course, a leg of lamb, because it'd be rude not to. And then, of course, Bank Holiday Monday. As the guys, it is Thursday evening, the staff are just saying what a nut house it's been all day.
But anyway, I'm in here now, so let's get it done, eh? Get in and get out. Got a wonky trolley, because it'd be rude not to have a wonky trolley, wouldn't it? It's pulling to one side, you know the style, I'm sure. Anyway, get this shopping done, get home. Got to get some beers as well though, guys. Most important thing. Mrs. OG there, she hates shopping. You do it so well though. Look how empty the aisles are, look. You love it. The joys of Asda. Look at all these lovely fridges full of good, delightful foods. Happy days. Oh, Nick's having a go on the wonky trolley now. Yeah, look, she's given up already. God, have you seen anything like it? Just had to realign the trolley to make room up that section there to get my beers in. Now I've got to read dates on things. Yes, that says the 12th of May 24. So we've got quite a long time before that apple juice will go off. May, Nick. We're in March at the moment. What's she thinking? Look, what's she doing here? Look. She's gone back. Oh, I thought you were putting it back as a date. You were worrying me then.
I worry myself sometimes. Oh, I thought that was a zapper.
In my favourite aisle, guys, look. The beer aisle. So I said to Mrs. OG, we're going to go and get my beers in first, because we can then stack her Coke and everything else on top of my beers, see? Sensible, that. But no big packs of Stella, but they got these in, look. Yeah, they're bottles, Nick. I don't do the bottles, they're small. Yeah, so these ain't a bad price. 10 for £8. £2 off. Only cans of 10 though. 2 more items and we are done. Fabric condition, and some toilet rolls, and then we are out of here. And you know what that equals, guys? Beer o'clock and happy days. Pleased to report shopping is done. I've just spent Nick round the corner. She can go and get the toilet rolls. Mate, this is a nut house. It's not busy shopping. It's just you're in here. You know what I mean? And the shopping, I'm lucky. I'll get one of them Zapper tool things, one of these, so I zap my shopping as I go to save me having to queue at the end. Because you get a barrel load, don't you? You have to empty it and then reload it all. What's that all about? But don't have to anymore with one of these zap guns anyway. Yeah. And because I'm in Asda, I get the points. And we all know what points make, don't we, people? Oh yes. Points make prizes. We are back in the car. Now I'm a bit breathless because I always park, much to little OG's happiness, the furthest point from the entrance in the car park, because I'm so, because I'm office based, I don't do enough steps, so I always figure it's a way of getting a few extra in, just park as further away. And it's blowing. How strong's that wind, Nick?
It's a gale, isn't it?
And of course, yeah, so I've got the trolley and it's a heavy. We've spent a lot of money tonight. That was an expensive shop. Not done one like that since Christmas. I don't know why, it's just nuts. But anyway, I digress. So I'm walking up the slight incline to the furthest point of the car park in Asda, and the wind is against me. And I had a wobbly trolley that kept pulling to the left or the right, whatever. So I was pushing, Mrs. OG was pulling. Oh dear. Anyway, it's done now. I can go home and crack a beer. Because Thursdays are the new Fridays, people. Shopping all unpacked, guys. And the weekend has officially started with a can of Tyskie or Tyskie. I always call it Tyskie, but many people call it Tyskie. If you're Polish and you know how it's pronounced, is it Tyskie or Tyskie? If it's Tyskie, put Tieski in the description. If it's Tyskie, do Tys. Anyway, I don't know. But hey, it tastes good and it's a nice strength and it's cold and it's wet and it's beer. Happy days. So, shopping has been packed away. That's a chore in itself, isn't it? Little OG did help out, and I'm now cooking me and Little OG's dinner. I'm doing me and him a Chinese beef curry. Now, I've got my beef marinade in there. It's this. I've got a friend who used to run a Chinese takeaway, so he's very useful, and he tells me the recipe that they use to tenderise their beef to make it. So they use cheap cuts of beef, but it makes it a lot more smoother, nicer to eat. It's not as gristly in that. So you do that and you leave that for about 15 minutes before frying it off, and then yeah, it should be nice and tender. Mushrooms and onions are cut, and I'm using this curry sauce here. It's not the one I usually use. This is a powder one. I usually use a paste. And it's a lovely Chinese curry sauce, but this one is the extra hot one. Oh yeah, it's like a Madras strength, this. It's very tasty, so I'm going to crack on with this now. Curry is done, guys. I'm looking forward to tucking into this, but as you can see, it is hot, hot, hot. I would describe this strength as like a Madras heat, but obviously in a Chinese style flavour. Happy days, guys. Go and get this down my neck. And then, a couple of beers, and it's time for The Apprentice. Oh, who's going this week? You're fired. Thursday night, that music means only one thing, guys. Oh yes, I'm going off the grid for an hour. It's Apprentice time. I don't know, we're back now after my tip went. Tell you after tonight. So there we have it, guys. A double kick out on this week's Apprentice. So who am I tipping? I'm thinking at the moment, I think Flo's looking quite strong. She was in the final 4 tonight, but she come through. She owned it, which was good. She's looking positive. And the other girl in it, I don't know her name. Yeah, she's very professional and yeah, sort of blonde hair, isn't she? Yeah, long blonde hair. No, yeah. She's still in it. So at the moment, they're the 2 favourites for me at the moment. But hey, anything could happen. So, yes. Thursday night, gonna come and grab another beer, watch a bit more telly, and then I'm probably going to go and hit the hay, guys. I was meant to go out the back tonight into the games room to film a little bit of video for Friday's video, which you would have seen Friday just gone. He says hoping. Yeah, it should do. So I've got to do a little bit of video for that. So I was going to go out there and film that. But you know what, I can't be bothered tonight because I'm off work tomorrow. So what I'm going to do tomorrow, I'm going to get up with Mrs. OG, because she goes off to a art and craft club. That's still going ahead. So I'm going to get up with her, and when she's down doing her art and crafty bits, I'll go out there, do my filming, come in here, edit it, because I've edited most of the video, just got to add a little bit at the end, and yeah. And then we got Good Friday ahead of us. I think the idea is, weather permitting, because my God, it's horrendous the weather at the moment. It was blowing an absolute gale and chucking it down and cold. And, oh, anyway, we're going to go and clear out the garage, the little garage space we've got that backs onto the games room. But we'll see what the weather's doing. But anyway, so that's my plan tomorrow. So come and join me in the games room tomorrow morning, guys. Anyway, what you got planned for this long weekend? What you been up to? Drop in the comments. Let me know how you're spending your 4 days off, or are you working? Because let's be honest, yeah, people have to work still, don't they, I suppose? Anyway, let me know in the comments. Hope you're having a great Easter, long, extended weekend break. Good morning, people. It is Good Friday. So happy Friday to you. In terms of religious terms, is this the day that Jesus was crucified, or was this the day he rose? I'm not sure. I know there was a big tomb and it had a big stone in front of it, and miraculously overnight it moved and his body was gone, or something like that. Hey, you know, I don't mock religion, but, you know, I believe, but I don't. I mean, I'm in the middle, if you know what I mean. But hey, it's a long weekend, so thank you, Christianity, for that much. Cheers. And I'll be getting a chocolate egg to celebrate the rebirth of Christ. I think that's what the egg represents. Anyway, we digress. I've just got up. Mrs. OG has just gone. I'm just going to brew myself another coffee, and it's out to the games room, people. Oh, yes, indeed. And we are going out to film for for Friday's video that hopefully you watched. That one where I'm in Canterbury picking up the games, Level Up Games and CEX. And a few nice little pickups as well. So I'm going to go and film up my pickups now. Get that edited. And then I'm not sure. I'm looking outside at the weather because I think the weather holds the key for the majority of this weekend. And to be honest, I looked at the weather forecast on the news last night and it's not looking good. No, it's not. The word they used was unsettled. I don't want unsettled, I want settled. But anyway, it is what it is. Don't worry about it. We'll look at the positives. And I've just said that, and literally the sun has just gone bring through the clouds. Maybe someone up there is looking down on us. Hey, oh, you never know. Anyway, guys, have a great Easter weekend. Let's get out to that games room. Coffee brewed first. So I've just finished recording that video Yes, I have, which is good. Yeah, anyway. But this is always my problem. I come to this games room and I end up putting that on, right? And I'll tell you what, it just detracts me. It sort of suckers me in. Yeah, and I end up 10, 15, 20 minutes later, I'm like, oh, I really should go and start editing that video. So I've done the video, I've shot the video, I've now got to go and drop it onto the Mac and then get the editing done, because it's going out live this evening being Friday, which is Tuesday plus to you guys now. But anyway, let's crack on with this. Let's get a bit of gaming and then I'm going to go and get that editing done, because I want to get it done, cracked out, because I don't know what the plans are this afternoon. Meant to be getting that little garage space out there, but weather dependent, guys, weather dependent. Before I go editing, a quick game on Jedi.
Will be deactivated when we have confirmation of your code transmission. Please
To me, I will deal with them myself. I've never played this before, honest. Wait for me! I just love Star Wars games. The original trilogy games I think are great. This one wasn't as popular as the original Star Wars by Atari, but there's a certain cuteness to it, you know, that I quite like. Obviously, used colour graphics, very different, no vector, but yeah, it's just good fun. It's just good fun. Jump, jump, and it's one of them games. Well, this machine, every time I come out here, I end up putting it on, and 10, 15, let's say 20 minutes later, I'm still playing it. I'm like, oh yeah, I come out to get a paintbrush, didn't I? That's Mrs. OG's heading. I think she's used to it now, though, you know what I mean? I'm just going to go and get a screwdriver, love. Half hour later, I'll return with said screwdriver. Be the power generator. Oh, I nearly messed up there. Chatting too much, see? Yeah. But like I say, it just sucks me in. So, although, you know, this was what, five and a half, 600 quid, something like that? I think 550?
Go for the bar regulator.
Yeah. Got it. Right. But the thing is, I play it every single time. I'm pretty much come in the games room. It's just one of them games. I just don't bore of them, you know what I mean? I just don't tire of these games. And I think, you know, it just takes me back to my youth. It's probably the most nostalgic toy I have in the games room, shall we say. Yeah, indeed. I think if I stay in the centre now, we got it. Yeah, sorted. The Death Star has been destroyed. Vader's theme there, the Imperial March, and kaboom! You think they'd have learnt after the first time they made a Death Star, wouldn't you? Not to make another one. Wait for me! That little tune means I've got an extra life. The thing is with this game, it's so easy to get extra lives on. It really, really is. You know? Anyway, that video needs editing, guys. I really should be on my way to go and edit my video. So I've got the rest of the day to myself. Or for Mrs. OG and whatever plan she has for me. I panicked a bit there. Yeah. Yeah, got him. Let's get through there. Yeah, that's it. Happy days. Nap nap. Oh. Oh.
Wonderful. We are
Now part of the tribe. Oh, do you know what? I've got to stop playing. I'll just do this level, and then I'll go and edit the videos, or video, should I say? Pop, 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 pop. Oh, that was close again. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm stopping now. I am off to edit that video. Honest, Gov, I'm walking away from this. Watch, I'm even going to turn it off. Ready? It is no more. Right, I'm just going to get that video edited. And it's whatever shenanigans I can get up to today. You never know. Mrs. OG might even let me go out and have a pint. She might take me for a beer. You know why? Because I'm worth it. That's what I tell her. Anyway, video editing. Let's get it done. Just come in and Leia was waiting out in the garden. She's very pleased to see me because the bin men have just turned up, so it's very loud. But anyway, I'm going to give her some of these treats. My mum bought them these for Christmas, and they do like them. Dentalife, don't you? You like these? Yeah, apparently it's good for their teeth, but hey, they're going to say they ain't, they want to sell the product. Anyway, a couple of them, just a couple. They look like sort of giant Cocoa Pops. I'll just give her 5. There we go. There's 5 there, Leia. I'm good to you, girl, ain't I, eh? She's my mate, she is. Her and that Luna. Can't go wrong with these couple of cats, I tell you. They're pucker, mate. They're pucker. You guys got cats? Drop in the comments if you have. Or you more dog owners. Maybe you got rabbits, ferrets, toads. I don't know. Let me know. Operation Garage has begun. We've just got a bit of clearing out to do. As you can see, it's not too bad. It's just over the time I've just put cans and stuff here on the floor of various bits, as you can see. Anyway, what's that?
This made me chuckle.
What is it?
Because God, that sounds good. I've looked at this, right? It's a tube.
I can see that.
Right, hang on.
What's inside? It's a tube within a tube. But what's in the other tube? It's a bit like one of them Russian dolls, isn't it?
There's something in it. It says number 2.
I reckon it's going to be. What's in it? Oh, the silence is killing me.
I don't actually know.
Ah, that's a print. I think it's my Brian Bolland print poster, which is framed in the games room. I think they're just empty tubes. Because hey, you can never keep enough tubes.
Well, we could put them in a recycling.
We could bin them, yes. There I was this morning moaning about the weather. So we've come to do this bit in the garage, and look how bright it's gone. It's here, and I'm in a t-shirt at the front here. It's like a little sun trap. But hang on, oh, what's this? Take a look at this, guys.
1 minute, Josh.
The door's just opened, and look what's cracked through it. A can of Stella Artois. Thanks, little OG. Oh, mate, he's good to me. That's the only good deed he's done for me today. So, Mrs. OG, the garage is nice and clear, the little garage space. It's all tidied up. What's next?
Get up in the loft.
In the loft of the game room. Now listen. Before you go up there, can I just...
let me guess. Let me guess.
Let me explain something. Look, I've been a busy man, and I've had a lot of stuff coming and going, and unfortunately it's a little bit untidy up there.
So you're going to hear me moan when I go
No,
up there?
I'm going to go up for you. Because I don't trust you
No,
up
but
there.
you don't know where anything is
I
up there.
do. But trust me, I know where everything is. Everything has its place. Anyway, guys, happy Good Friday. Because every Friday is good, isn't it? And this one's just extra good. Happy days. Just been up into the loft area, and I found Mrs. OG's knitting machine straight away. So I don't know what the fuss is. Anyway, I've got to go in because I've got a thumbnail to do. But I'm just looking around this room, and me and Josh were just discussing some changes. It's about time now, isn't it? For example, I've mentioned this before, and it's them shelves there. As you can see, literally these, where they double up like that, there, look, there. You can literally get another 2 or 3 PS3 games in each one of them gaps. So what's that? Potentially 3, 6, 9, at least another 10 to 12 games per shelf I could get in there. That's all my PS3 stuff down there. PS2, sorry, down there, look. Bag needs to go indoors. I'll get that indoors in a minute. And look down here, got a little bit of painting to do there. So I've got some of that special paint that does a bit of damp sealant. So I'm going to get the damp sealer paint, do that, and then paint the proper colour in. Or do I do that when I change the shelves, if I change the shelves? And then we will look at this space here. Now, I've measured that gap, right? And Josh said, when are you going to do something with that poster to start marking them off? I've got a plan for them, all will be revealed. Anyway, I've seen an arcade one up. And it's called a barcade, something like that. And they're really slim. And it would fit perfectly on that wall. And there's the plug socket. So I could have another little game arcade machine now. Yeah. And then, we were looking at this area here. As Josh said, there's a lot of wasted space on that wall. It's just your picture up there, really, you know. So I said, he suggested, maybe move that picture, and he suggested put it over there. So maybe underneath the OGDuffy sign, the illuminate sign, so on that bit of the wall there. Because all of that is going to be moved off. But I said, ideally, and he said, you can do something there, games. I said, I'd like to keep that a bar area, but all these bottles and that need to go, because they're just not being used. You know, I've got the long week. I could get out here, couldn't I? But I end up getting... I get too distracted, people. I get too distracted. I just put on the Star Wars machine, end up playing that, or I forgot all about that game. Oh, let's give it a little go. And then before you know, another hour's gone, innit? Anyway, yeah. It's fun now, done. Just come round to see where little OG is. He asked me to get that chair out of the garage for him. Look at him sat here having his strongbow.
The sun's gone in.
It has, but I tell you what, it's a nice little sun trap here. When it does come back out, that cloud might shift in a minute. You might be lucky, son.
I hope so.
Yeah. Well, anyway, enjoy your beer. Cheers. My day has been spent opening and closing this door. Every minute, Leia's at the door. Then she's at it to go back out. Then she comes and stands there like that, looks at me, and don't come in. Not just that. I've got Squeaks there, who's just continually coming up to me, squeaking. So I'm giving her food, and then she eats it. 10 minutes later, she comes back up to me again and starts squeaking. Mrs. OG, meanwhile, is playing with the knitting machine I got down from the loft, with the help and assistance of Luna the cat. Very helpful cat, that one. Looking out for you, she is, Nick. Friday evening. I'm now going to run this. I should have done this a few weeks ago, because as you can see the cable there running down the wall. Look, yeah, runs down to the thing there, it's all off. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to run this, but the problem is they have a sticky back. And because this is one I had left over from the games room, it's not so sticky now. But I've come up with a very inventive way to get that to reapply itself to the wall, using those similar Velcro hook things that I use for my comic book frames. So I'm going to tie up that cable down the wall, and then I'm going to paint this in to match the wall. Yes, job well done, even if I say so myself. There it is. All ties in very nicely. Blends into the wall there. Don't even notice it now. Anyway, we're watching that Ghostbusters film. It's very good, very enjoyable. This is it, Ghostbusters Aftermath. Although Mrs. OG's on her phone over there. She's missing it. Is it Afterlife? What did I say? Aftermath? Afterlife. Because obviously the new one's out in the cinema now, so I might take her Bank Holiday Monday. You come in, little OG?
No.
Oh, okay. Ghostbusters Afterlife was very, very good. But I found a film for little OG and Mrs. OG. They don't think they've seen it before. God, I'm giving them a treat tonight, guys. Listen. They don't make them like this anymore, mate. I'll tell you what, you two are in for absolute treat tonight. Look at this.
Sent me a copy.
You gotta love it, Josh.
I knew it was coming.
Ready? James Brown. They're throwing James Brown in.
Son of a Brown.
There he is. Think about a dance now.
They've done something to him.
He ain't good. Seriously, it gets good. Here, listen, watch.
I'll be back.
Oh.
Only in a rerun.
He upstaged his comment there. Josh just said, "Is this for real?" It is, guys. It is. Let's get his verdict.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Words can't describe it, really.
Do you not enjoy it? I think it's good.
Seriously, I don't know what to say.
Mrs. OG busy crafting in her halo lamp the angel that she is. Nick, have you seen that
I
before?
have.
Did you enjoy it?
It took me back to my clubbing days.
Right, out of 10.
Because.
Go on, because what?
Because I'm sure that when I came back from clubbing late at night, early hours in the morning, I think these were the Channel 4 films.
Okay, what did you think of it? Out of 10.
Yes. What did you give it? Josh, go.
4.
I'll give it about a 6 or a 7.
Yeah,
please.
yeah, baby.
6 or 7?
Damn right.
Oh my word.
So Mrs. OG come to the rescue of the running man. A 6 or a 7. Little OG not so impressed. It was alright revisiting it. I have to admit though, about the first 20 minutes, the acting is so wooden, isn't it? It really is. Yeah. For me, the film doesn't really come alive until they get on the game show set, you know, and then it is. But again, you know, I love it because being a gamer and Smash TV and all that, it just all comes back for me. So anyway, I think we're going to round off Friday. It's only Friday. Friday's vlog there, guys. A couple more beers and I'm going to bed. Because I've got that big course tomorrow. Yes, me and Mrs. OG are off for stained glass window making. Happy days, guys. Anyway, how have you spent your Friday?
Better than us, I would imagine.
Oi, there's nothing wrong with that movie. Ignore him, people. Ignore him. He has no taste. Yeah, so how have you spent your Friday? Your Good Friday? What have you been up to? Have you been out and about? Or have you been doing things? Because they reckon this is the busiest weekend for DIY. And I fitted a little bit of DIY in when I did the telly, run the cable cord and painted that in. So I did a little bit of DIY. Anyway, talking of DIY, I'm going to do it myself. I'll drink a beer. Laters, guys. See you tomorrow for my stained glass window course. Good morning, folks. It's Saturday morning. Getting the grill on. Bit of toast before I go off being all creative and everything else like that. Because me and Nick are off on that stained glass course today. I figure, right, don't tell her this, but between me and you, I drag her around the charity shops and pubs every weekend. So I thought, this weekend I'll book something nice for her. But it's something I was interested in. I saw it on telly one Christmas. And it looks pretty cool. You have to solder it and all that. So I'm hoping it's as good as I think it's going to be. Anyway, watch this space. I'll try and get some video while I'm there. Then afterwards, I think she and me can go for a pint to celebrate our success or failures at stained glass window creation. Watch this space. So we started off by cutting the shapes of the glass for our various patterns, and I have to say, every process, every step of the process was really therapeutic. Honestly, such good fun. You right, Nick? How you getting on?
I was going to say that one's exactly the same.
You've got a few curves on yours. I've gone for a more straighter piece because I figure I can do that.
Tricky, what you are?
Number 6.
Number 6. Right. So, separate the piece by starting. Did you put it on upside down?
I did.
Yeah? Great.
So my glass is all cut. Look at that.
It's all cut.
I've got to now get on a grinder. Bit of grinding, guys.
Yeah, you're all going to be grinding.
Look at the concentration on Nick's face there. Look, bless her. She has gone for a more, what's it, curvier design, shall we say, than me.
We have
Yes.
chosen wrong.
Yeah,
But there we
they
go,
both
looking
have
good.
They both have their challenges because this is tricky to get like the straight edges, and then this is tricky to do the curvy cuts.
Mm.
Yeah.
Soldering wise.
We've got a lovely design here. Nicolette done the same, but I have to say that you choose your own glass colours, so they're very good. What do you think of this? Are you impressed?
Me, I am, of course. I didn't realise I could, in one day, from scratch, could make something like this.
I tell you what, you've done very well here, haven't we? Hey, that's a good job. Here's Nicolette's, and as I say, it's the same leaf design, but look, different colours. Don't they look good? And it's that final buff that really does the job. That's good stuff. Are you pleased with it, Nick?
Yeah, very.
What did you think of it as a course?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
I've had a thoroughly good day,
Yeah.
and I'm a geezer. Here, go look at these hanging up here, look. These are all the different things that you can do. Not on the same day, of course, but, you know, there's all different courses. Yeah, but there's some lovely bits here. So if you're looking for a unique present for your loved one, get on the Etsy site. I'm sure there'll be a link via Facebook. Get on there. Happy days. Course done. We are now walking into town, and Mrs. OG said, because I did so well, she's buying me a pint because I did so well with my little sun catcher thing. And I'll tell you what though, in all seriousness, that's brilliant. I'm quite inspired now, setting it to buy the equipment and have a go myself at home. I think some retro related products might be in order, you know, so yeah. Happy days, beer o'clock. So course all done. Was very, very good, thoroughly enjoyable. Highly recommended. I can't say that enough. Really, really enjoyed it, and I will be looking into more. But anyway, pint o'clock, mate. I need this. quite dry. You know, gonna have this, then pick up a Chinese takeaway, go home, a few more beers, and then tomorrow get ready to slam in the lamb. Happy days. So another pint, guys. But me and Mrs. OG have just had a chat, and I've got to say, we are both fairly tired, aren't we, love? I think what it is because with that course, we're standing a lot, aren't we?
You have to concentrate. You have to use this.
That's hard for me. But anyway, yeah, and we're on our feet pretty much all day. But I loved it so much. I'm already Googling where to buy supplies and stuff, so I can see myself getting into this. The problem is, though, too many hobbies, not enough time. It's a bit like me and my video games. Too many video games, not enough time. Anyway, guys, cheers, happy days. Chinese takeaway delivered, guys, or collected, should I say. Just gone for a curry, rice, and some balls, chicken balls, and some chips. And of course, I'm washing it down with a Stella Artois. Oh yes. Back home from that course, feeling very, very tired. I think the reason is you're on your feet. I think for 80% of it, we're just stood on our feet. But I thoroughly enjoyed it, guys. But I think you got the message. That's enough about my stained glass course. Let's crack on. Chinese, Stella Artois, bit of telly, then bed, my friends. Because tomorrow, oh yes, I'm cooking that three-legged lamb. Dinner done, people. Very nice. Got a couple of cans of Stella. Saturday night. Are we ready? Of course, it's the final, guys. Gladiators, the final. Let's go. That was Gladiators, guys. Thoroughly enjoyed it. What do you think, Mrs. OG? The women's final was closer, though. But it was bloody good. I loved that. I really enjoyed that new show. And I just said at the end there, if you want to apply for next season, drop us an email. What do you reckon? Should I put me down? Bloody hell, yeah, right. See me on there. I'll be disabled within minutes, mate. My knees wouldn't hold up. My spine would break. My elbows would give up. My neck would hurt. Mate, I couldn't do that. But I'll tell you what, I thoroughly enjoyed that show. Good morning, people. It is Sunday. Happy Easter to you all. I hope you are drowning yourself in chocolate, soaking in a bath of chocolate goodness and munching those eggs, etc. I am not. I do have 2 Easter eggs, actually. One I bought myself, and I bought Mrs. OG, and I bought Little OG, which I've yet to open. And the lady on that course yesterday gave all the attendees a little Easter egg, a Malteser's Easter egg. So I have 2 eggs in total. They'll probably last me about 6 months, because chocolate generally does for me. Although I find the older you get, the more sweeter the tooth becomes. Anyway, so today what we got planned? Well, I'm going to slam in the lamb. Oh yes, there's loads of 3-legged lambs walking around the countryside as we speak to feed our Easter habits. Yes, talking of Easter habits, here's one here, look. Little Leia, come to sit next to me, haven't ya? How are you? Have you had a chocolate egg? You haven't? Would you like some treaties instead? Would you like some treaty time? You would. Should we go and get you some Easter treats? Yeah, I'll get you them. So, as you can see there, no chocolate for little Leia, but she wants some Easter treats. So, I will go and feed her some treats now. There you go, Leia.
Oh, happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Enjoy those treats. These are them weird treats. They're like big denter bit things. My mum bought them for her for Christmas for the cats. And they do like them very much. Even more so than Dreamies, I think. Anyway, where was I? So what have I got planned today for my Easter Sunday? Well, obviously I'm going to slam in the lamb. We've got that far. And then I am going to... I've got a little tiny bit of voice editing to do on a video. So I'm going to get that done. It'll probably only take about 10 minutes to get that uploaded. So that's ready to go. What else am I doing? And then, yeah, cook the dinner. Our Sunday lunch dinner. I've got some stuff to do for the channel. Yeah, where I'm advancing the channel a bit, so watch this space, news incoming on that. And I am going to try and get out in the games room, of course. Needs a bit of a tidy up out there, guys. Yes, I'm getting messy. I am getting messy. We ain't talking Lionel. Anyway, and of course, all washed down with a few beers, but watch this space. Me and OG last night, we started watching Aliens. Because I don't know if you know, but it's just been re-released on ultra sort of 4K. I have to say the picture quality on it is amazing. But I was so tired, I was like this. Fighting it. And in the end, I just said, turn it off, son, I'm going to bed. So I did, I went to bed. But anyway, happy Easter, everyone. See what chocolate shenanigans we can get into. So guys, just finished there at my mum's, popped in to see her for Easter. I had a nice few beers with her, and Nicolette's driving us home now. Now my lamb has been in the oven for 3 hours at 120, nice and low. So it's getting ready to sort of flake and fall apart, one would guess, or hope. So we're gonna get home and I'll crack on with the dinner. And with a few beers, of course. And yeah, that'll be our Easter Sunday, I guess. Because I've got a taste out. Mum gave me a few beers. And Josh's nan gave me a few eggs. And a £20 note, so he's happy. Happy days. Cooking the Easter dinner. The lamb is smelling lovely. Got the telly on. Galaxy Quest. Who remembers this? Sigourney Weaver. It's a great film if you've never seen it. Basically, it's sort of a spin-off of Star Trek from an old show and stuff. And they have to go to like a Comic-Con in later years. And then the aliens that have been watching the original shows up in space, assuming it's real, come down to get them because they think they can make the difference to their battle, etc. So it goes. Very good. Watch it if you've never seen it. Galaxy Wars. Sorry, Galaxy Quest. My bad. And dinner is served. Roast lamb, Yorkshire pudding. I love Yorkie pudding and roast lamb. Some spuds there, and we've done a cauliflower cheese. Mrs. OG's got a bit of salmon instead of lamb. And little OG's tucking into his happy days. And of course, nice can of Stella to wash it all down. Because it would be rude not to. Easter Sunday, people, Sunday evening, had that lovely roast lamb dinner, nom nom nom, hit the spot, oh yes indeed. I've come out to the games room, going to do arcade game of the week, and we are up to the letter D. Remember, this time out I can play any game that I like the sound of, even if I've played it before. So yeah, D, Dig Dug, but I'm not going to do that one because I will be playing Dig Dug because it's the last night to get the highest score for my Discord. See if I can beat my high score to get a better ranking on the overall sort of league table, so to speak. Some impressive scores been submitted so far though, guys, so I don't think I'm going to beat them. But hey, got to try, innit, guys? Got to be in it to win it. Yes, indeed. But anyway, let's go and find an arcade game, beginning with D, that isn't Dig Dug. So, D this week. As I said, I can't play Dig Dug. Well, I will, but not on this. Anyway, Dacia, Dio, Detroit, Dam Busters. Darius. Darius 2, Darius Garden. Or was that Gaiden? Gaiden. My bad. Sorry, Dark Seal. I think I played that before. Dark Tower. It was one of them. And it was a knockoff of some Capcom game. With Double Dragon theme tune running through it. If I recall the deep... Defender. I love Defender, but I tell you what, it's such a hard game. Depth Charge, Desert Breaker, Devil Island, Dig Dug. We're coming to that real soon, guys. Disco number 1, Diver Boy, Domino, Donkey Kong. Again, I can never get very far on Donkey Kong. But I tell you what, let's give it a go, guys. The original Donkey Kong. Oh, yes. 1981. Here we go. Let's see how well I can do. As I say, I struggle with this game, always have done. Just can't get very far in it. A few extra points there. It's about to run out, isn't it? Oh. Time that, alright.
I'm always dubious about getting on them ladders, especially when these barrels are coming down, because sometimes, as you know, they dive down the ladders and it throws me like that one. They do it all the time. They get me every time. I'm sure there are some little tricks and hacks and stuff, but I tell you what, I've never had the patience for the game, so I've never really stuck with it that much, you know. Come on, hurry up. Oh, what's that, mate? See, I'm just absolutely awful at Donkey Kong. Always have been. I'll tell you, I'm going to ignore that hammer. I'm just going to see if I can get to the top. See, every time. I'll tell you what, I'm not playing it anymore. It does my head in. So I'm off now. Dig Dug. I'm looking forward to this a lot more. I'm a lot better at Dig Dug than I am that. I'm not going to show you much Dig Dug gameplay unless I break my record. Anyway, here we go. So Dig Dug, I did beat my high score, but only by about 1,000 points. But hey, it's not the best score that's going into the Discord. But you know something? It'll work, guys. It'll work. It'll get me in the top 3 or 4, I think. He says, but then that's got a few hours to go before midnight, so if someone might come along and just get in there before me. What should we play now? Let's play some old classics. Something. Yeah, what's to play? Guzzler? Nah. What am I thinking here? I'll tell you what, Hunchback, I played that recently, and it was really good fun. I thoroughly enjoyed revisiting that. Indiana Jones Temple of Doom, always a good game. Island 2, Jack Potham's. Oh, Jackal, I love Jackal, but I keep going back to it. You guys will want something a bit different, I'm sure. Let's try, come on, what can we see here? Jungle King, don't know anything about that one. Kangaroo, Karate Champ. I do remember that. It'd be a twin joystick with one of the different moves, if I recall. Killer Instinct. King of Boxer. Yeah, I didn't mind that on the old arcades, King of Boxer. Knuckle Bash, Knuckle Joe. Konami GT. Oh, here we go. I know I've played this before, but hey. Let's go. See how far I can get on a single credit. Absolute classic. I'm sticking to just the kick. Because I'm not playing for high score. I'm playing to see how far I can get. Oh, I pressed down. I tell you what, I'm thinking I might have to get this joystick changed up, you know. That doesn't put me in good stead for the final boss, does it? Anyway, we shall see. I could get lucky, but I've lost a lot of my energy. There he is. Oh, you spanner, Rob. Listen to him laughing at me. Come on, I've got this. Got him that time. Oh, you idiot. I'm up too quick. Oh, dear me. Wait up! Seriously, I think I'm going to have to get the joysticks upgraded. Oh, he's got more hits on me. We're nearly there. Yes! That was close. That was very close. As you can see there, I only had a little block of energy. Whew. Floor 1 of 5 done. I'll be honest, if I get past level 3 or floor 3, I'm usually very happy.
Fully focused now, guys. He's testing me now. Here they come. Get the dwarfs on this level. Or the little people, should I say. That's him. Did him. Yay. Hey. Cool, 2 floors down. Floor number 3. If I make it past floor 3, I'm happy. There we go. The little people on this one get a bit more intelligent. They start jumping when they get near you to attack. So it's not just as easy as just sweeping. Oh no. Oh God's sake. Honestly, I failed miserably right there. Oh, look at him grabbing me, little man. A really basic game. I'll tell you what, so addictive. It just is. It's just one game. Oh, God's sake, I'm struggling. I am struggling. Ah. I've only got 1 bar of energy left. I could be in trouble here. God, how did I pull that one off? But I did. Oh, here he comes. Got him in time that time. Whew. Here he goes. Just a big giant fella, isn't he? I've nearly got it. Yes, I've done it. Floor 3. Whee! Up to floor 4. Mate, I'm having a good game here. I think I'm down to my final life though. Oh no, tell a lie. I got one there, so. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. Oh, I was about to say killer bees, innit? But it's not. They're more sort of, they look like butterflies, but trust me, they sting. Oh no! See, to me, this is just nuts. This level. Maybe try punching instead. Got him. Ouch. I have to admit punch was working a bit better, but then that bloody old air got me. Anyway, thoroughly enjoyed that. Up to floor 4. I have never completed Kung Fu Master. I've come close, but I've never done it, guys. But I know many of you have. Drop me in the comments, could you complete Kung Fu Master? Who remembers this one? I'm sure many of you do. 1987 by Teatro. Rastan, or Rastan Saga, as it was called here in the East. Or the West, should I say. I don't know what they call it in Japan. I think it was just Rastan, I'm not sure. Someone out there will know. I love the music on this. There is a way to jump and down attack, because you can hit them blocks. That's it. So it's coming back to me now. Let's get that power up. Yeah. Got a little bit of extra length to this, so. But again, this was another one of those arcade games. Damn tough, you know what I mean? Oh, I should have tried for that rope, really. That rock was no good. So how far back it takes me, I might get another attempt. There it is, right, okay. Let's try the rope this time. Did it? Oh, now what? There's a flame sword. I couldn't get the flame sword, that's a shame. I think it fires fire bolts out the bottom or at the end of it or something. I could be wrong. Ah, you spanner. I was having to do that down attack on that lion creature head thing. So how do I get that? Drop down there. Try and... Oh! Oh, I got it, but I also got killed by... Who remembers Rastan Saga? And what computer did you have that on, or will you just remember it from the arcade? I loved it, but it's another one of them arcade games, just hard as nails, mate. So that ends Sunday evening. Tomorrow's a bank holiday, so I'll get to have a day out here doing all game-related things and stuff. Honestly, I really do need to get out here to do some bits. There's loads of stuff needs doing, there really, really is. But hey, where to begin? It's the de-stickering. Games is one thing, of course. I've got to do all that, ain't I? Yeah, I do. Because I don't know, that's something that really does bug some of you guys. The de-stickering, so to speak. But hey, we will get round to it. I need to look at the shelving and how I do things in here. I mean, I had a good chat with Little OG the other day and he came up with some suggestions. So, all good, all good. Like I say, the bottom shelves down here, they're starting to get a bit cluttered with consoles and old computers and things. And the shelves could do with just a general good tidy up. Because I say, look, they're cluttered, they're getting cluttered. I just need to sort things out. Look, you know. Yeah. Like down there's games. There's just games. There's just piles of games. And too many games, not enough time to sort them all out. Anyway, yeah, I've got to get round to doing it. I really have. Oh well. But anyway, that concludes this vlog. I hope you've enjoyed this week. We're back on to a bit of a normality now. It's been a great Easter weekend. I've had a great one. Let me know, how was your Easter weekend? Drop in the comments. Did you get out and about? Did you get any game hunting in? Etc, etc, etc. Anyway, guys, I've been OGDuffy. You've been awesome. And as always, look after yourself this following week. And if you haven't already done so, book yourself something. Get something planned to look forward to. But it's always nice to have stuff to look forward to, isn't it? Yes, it is, Rob, you say. Anyway, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Happy days. Laters.